Mike Barrelak here to talk to you. Woke up, brain's nice and rested. Boy, these morning brainstorms are wild. I gotta somehow incorporate making a video most mornings, but I got a little bit of surplus time because of the weather. I got delayed startup at work today, so I guess I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the two film reflection videos I posted recently, The Ghost in the Darkness and Conga, or Congo rather. I think after I woke up, I kind of realized what the movie Congo was actually going for. Yeah, it's these greedy business people trained all these apes using their God-given aggressiveness to protect their diamonds. And then they turned on them, as the woman said, the guard dogs. They basically raised these apes to be guard dogs for these diamonds, and then they ended up turning on the masters. But they still have the aggression and evolved aggression to protect these diamonds. Sometimes after I watch a movie, it's like not until the next day that I actually, oh, okay, that's what they were going for, okay. Especially the Joe Don Baker character, who pretty much represented everything that is wrong with a capitalistic society. In any event, it was entertaining and suspenseful film. Kind of film that is kind of hard to come by these days. Films these days do more preaching than they do entertaining, at least from my perspective. And then I was thinking I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the comment I made in the film reflection video, The Ghost in the Darkness. The part where the guy, the character Samuel, the East African dude Samuel, comments to Val Kilmer's character, John Patterson, "Yeah, you really like your wife, don't you?" I'm like, "Yes, very much so." And then he goes away, and the Samuel character thinks to himself, "I don't like any of my wives," because he's got 4 wives. And I got to thinking, on the surface, especially if you're born a, healthy male, on the surface, the prospects of having 4 wives might sound like something that would be good. But think about this. The character Samuel in that movie probably had those 4 wives because he had not necessarily power, but definitely influence within his tribe community, within his community. He had influence and funds. So, does he really have 4 wives, or did he adopt 4 females? And that really goes to the core of the whole thing. Because he was in a position of influence and funds and stuff, that's the only reason why he has 4 wives, because he could afford to support 4 females. That's what it comes down to, really. And like I said in that video, that's why a king has to have a queen. There's got to be equal partnership. That's why the primitive female brain is designed, the lesser female of the species, primitive female brain, is just the ones who they use their femininity, they use their God-given femininity, and they ain't happy unless all male eyes are on them. That's the difference. That's a primitive female individual. The more advanced, intellectually advanced female uses her femininity to entice her king, and her king only. Not to belittle her king, but to tame her king. Because men are wild. You guys out there, you know what I'm talking about. We need a real woman to tame us. And a queen would understand that. And the one big issue is, especially in today's society, everything is the female ego running amok. As in the past, it was the male ego running amok. But there is very, very, very limited amount of queens out there. So anyways, after watching The Ghost in the Darkness in Congo, I know I have a VHS copy of it somewhere, but I recall years ago I watched The Gorillas in the Mist with Sigourney Weaver. I recall the one time I watched it. It was an interesting film. Once I find it, I'm unpacking all of my stuff. I'll have to watch that one and do a film reflection on it. Mike Perlak, thanks for your time.